All right. I'm going to move. Hyacinth is going to move up to that door then.
Okay.
And as I'm going, like I'm hearing something, like crying. I think.
Next time, check for traps. But yes, that's good.
Listen, you.
You do manage to cross the corridor without setting off any traps. Yes, that
I'm
is
fine.
I will step
Traps
in
do
Hyacinth's
exist.
I will step in Hyacinth's footsteps as I follow.
Nice. Calder, as you get closer to the door, you begin to hear it as well.
I'm coming closer to the door too.
Yeah, there is, and again, it's not loud. It's not like there's someone who's like yelling or anything. It's just a very low sort of.
All
Like a
right,
dog
can I try my
It doesn't sound like a dog.
perception?
No. You can
see
give
if
it
I can.
Yeah, give it a shot.
I can always give it a shot.
See if you can. Yeah, see
You
if you
got
can.
this.
I'm
Hear
gonna
anything.
listen a little harder because I'm good at sound.
Yeah.
Usually.
Give it a shot.
Can the fact that I pointed out give her anything?
She will automatically notice the sound. The perception check is going to be whether she can identify it. So go ahead.
Nice.
A 9. I have a 9.
You don't know. It could be a person. It could be a giant rat. You don't know.
Could be a centipede.
Probably not a centipede. Centipedes aren't
Cries.
known for whimpering.
Listen, magic is magic. I have no
Those
idea
are
about
some
that.
weird mouth part. I didn't
I'm
realize
going.
it had like a voice box.
Yeah. I'd like to look over the door.
Excellent. Give me a perception or a
Ooh, a
investigation.
No, I'm good.
You don't
Looks
notice any
fine.
traps.
Cool. Is it locked though? Do I at least notice if it's locked?
The door is not locked. If you test the knob, it does turn.
Yeah, we're gonna open it, but like not like wham bang, but more like ooh.
Yeah. You open.
I have my rapier, or not my rapier. I have one of my daggers drawn just in case.
Good call. And Barnabas will go ahead and move forward and sort of be keeping you from threats from behind. So the first thing that you notice when you open the door is a very, very musky smell. Like have you ever picked up a lizard or a snake in your hand and then like smelled your hand afterward?
Yes.
It kind of smells really, really strongly like that.
Yes.
And of course, once you open the door, the whimpering becomes louder and more pronounced.
I'll walk in like I own the place.
So as you walk in, I've got some description. First off, the first thing you notice is that this chamber, it's large, it's sort of irregularly sized, and there are symbols and glyphs scribed in bright green dye all over the room. The center there has a big pit, which clearly was like, that's like a 15-foot diameter circle that is clearly a former fire pit. You see a bunch of, not embers, but a bunch of ashes and like charred, what you think might be wood and maybe some other things in the area there. At the very south, you see a cage. But the cage is broken open. And finally, right next to you is a pile of rags. Okay? Like just a big pile of rags, and from within the pile of rags you hear
I'm going to kneel next to the pile of rags and go, "Hello, friend. Are you okay?"
And you see a little kobold head stick its face out of the rags and look at you. And kobolds are basically like tiny tiny humanoid dragons. And it's clear that this dragon has been, or that this kobold has been crying. I will go ahead and so he sort of peeks his head out and he looks at you and he's clearly scared, but he does not make any aggressive actions towards you.
Can I make a persuasion check to make a good impression?
You absolutely can, and I'm going to go ahead and drop him on the battle map while we're here.
What color is he?
I'll give you a picture as soon as he's out of the the bedroll.
I'm going to unclip my. I'm going to like offer it a hand and just like help it and just like come on, and like try and help it to its feet.
Mm-hmm.
With +5, so 20.
Beautiful. So he looks up at you, and he doesn't trust you immediately, but he definitely sees your face as a kindly one, and begins to, he kind of wipes his face. His face is super dirty, and now that you're looking at him, a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
First off, that's him. Second off, you can tell as you get closer to him, his body is covered with crisscrossing claw scars. Front, back, face, arms. No. He is covered in claw scars.
Calder will bite his lip, and he has a clearly pronounced canine for it. It's like this is clearly a habit of his.
Mm-hmm.
And he will unclip his his outer like cape cloak and will like drape it over the kobold that has scars.
He kind of huddles up in it, and you know how you get out of breath when you've been crying for a really long time.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Are you okay? Are you? And as soon as it's wrapped in the cloak, and it's like, and we'll like clasp it on it. Are you okay?
Meepo is not okay. Meepo is not okay.
I'll turn to my party. I found a Meepo.
A Meepo?
Meepo.
Is it
Meepo?
injured?
Meepo, my name. I'm Meepo.
Guys, get in here.
I'll go ahead and move you all into the room. Yeah. I'll move you in since you would probably get stopped at the door.
And you see Meepo like essentially dressing a kobold. It's Calder's like dressing this kobold like.
And as people come into the room, he kind of shrinks back into his rags a little bit as more and more people come in.
I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
No worries.
Let's see here.
Everyone, this is Meepo. Meepo. This is, and I'll gesture to everyone. Hyacinth, Barnabas, Clarion, and my name is Calder.
Meepo, happy to meet you.
What insights do I gather from Meepo?
Meepo is apparently having a very bad day.
What insights do you get? Are you looking for anything in particular? Is there anything you're trying to suss out?
Really, I'm just trying to see, like, if there is any duplicity in Meepo, or if Meepo is genuine.
Go ahead and make that insight check, please. This is one of the most pathetic, low creatures you've ever seen, and he absolutely seems like he's being very much sincere.
Oh,
I think we just adopted a kobold.
Is he injured?
Are you hurt?
Meepo not hurt, but...
What's wrong then?
They took my dragon! I'm the guardian of the clan's dragon, Calcrix, and the goblins came, and they took her, and now she's gone.
Calder will turn to his team and will say something in Elvish.
Yeah, okay.
They took Meepo's
Mission Meepo's dragon.
For those who can't read because the text is low, Calder in Elvish says, "Whoever hurt this thing is getting stabbed."
Yeah. I have no idea how to make that be squiggles to me. So
Do you know Elvish?
You would have to know Elven for it to be
I do.
I basically turn to Clarion and say something in Elvish.
You should be able to write your language. I think you have to spell it perfectly. We'll figure it out.
I'll get back to that. That's fine.
And then
don't
Clarion
worry.
says
It
he's
chose the
seemingly
translation
a
to
genuine
me.
creature. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, Meepo. Why don't you tell us what happened, and we'll see if we can help.
He gestures over at the cage. We had Calcrix, and she was here, and then the goblins came, and they took her, and she's gone. And Meepo can't face his clan because a failed dragon keeper is the lowest in kobolds. I don't know what to do. I can't fight the goblins.
It's okay. You didn't fail. Someone did something to you. Someone hurt you. That's not failure. We'll see what we can do. Theft is stealing
personally-
another living is wrong.
See, personally, I don't like goblins as it is, so I'm perfectly down for just
Meepo
taking care of them.
Like
Meepo,
I have it in my background that I just don't really like goblins, mostly out of like a practical experience of being repeatedly stabbed by them. But but kobolds entirely indifferent. Now Meepo has made a very positive impression.
Meepo picks up one of the rags in the rag pile that he was huddling in, and he blows his nose on it, and you can't tell whether his face is dirtier or cleaner after he blows his nose. You also can't tell whether the rag is dirtier or cleaner after he blows his nose.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do control. I'll say hold perfectly still, and I'll produce a small clean cloth, and we'll water bend, do the control water thing, and we'll scrub Meepo's face.
Yeah, if you weren't going to, I was gonna.
So you're able to clean him up.
I have decided to forcibly adopt Meepo.
And Meepo, don't worry, and you don't have to cry.
Really?
Yeah, I think that we are. I think we're going to help you. Is that Barnabas?
You help Meepo?
Barnabas, do you want to kill some goblins?
Always.
Hyacinth, Clarion, are we going to leave this? No, are we going to leave this creature in its hour of need?
No.
Of course not.
Meepo, would you like to watch us kill some goblins? Not dragons. Get your dragon back by killing some goblins.
Dragon thieves.
Meepo.
Hey.
Meepo, take you to. He takes a breath and he breathes in, breathes out, and he says, Meepo, take you to Eustrail, the leader of Kobold Clan. She help, and if you make nice with her, and don't make her angry, she help, and she reward big if you bring Calcrix back. Calcrix.
Can I do one thing to see if I can make Meepo feel better?
Yes.
I would like to try my sleight of hand to basically pretend to pull a little bit of a ration out of behind Meepo's ear to see if I can make Meepo be like, Meepo, it's okay. Here, look at this.
I'm not going to make you roll for that or anything. His eyes are wide for a second, and he snatches it and kind of
eats it like a chipmunk.
Yep.
That's adorable.
Oh, baby.
I like him. Can we keep him?
His common is pretty broken, as you can tell.
I love him.
Now, as you're looking
I love
around,
them so much.
as you're looking around, you notice that those sigils that are up on the wall, they are in Draconic.
Meepo, can you tell us what those mean?
I'd say, here be dragons, but it's not true anymore. Here was dragons. Here was dragons.
It's okay. We're going to try and make that true again. I say it like, and then realize I'm talking about putting a dragon back in a cage. I'm like, that's not better.
No, we've decided to adopt the dragon too, obviously. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be a fun adventure. All right, so
It's gonna make coming back to the
It'll be fine.
the town lots more interesting.
Yes. So Meepo, which way did you see which way the goblins went?
Meepo,
Or do we want to go to see your tribe leader first?
Meepo take you to Yisrael. She tell you what, where, and how, and she rewards you for being good to Meepo.
Well, okay. Will she be angry at you for us taking you back with no dragon?
Kobolds don't look at Meepo much right now, but if Calcrick's back, then Meepo on top again. But if not, Meepo not part of clan anymore. You can't have failed Dragon Keeper in Kobold clan.
Oh, it's okay, Meepo. Can you tell us? I don't want to. I kind of don't want to go necessarily go to see the kobolds if we can just fix this problem before we see them. That'll also make a much more positive impression on them, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, at
That said,
the very least,
she might have good information for us. She might know more about these goblins than we otherwise do.
yeah.
Goblins and kobolds fight over Citadel. We fight lots. They come and they kill kobolds, and we go and we kill goblins, and then they take the dragon.
And it's okay. We can help one of those problems.
Meepo bends down on the ground and he picks up a white scale.
Uh-oh.
And he sort of clutches it to himself, and then he puts it into. He's wearing a loincloth, so I'm not sure where he puts it, but he stows it somewhere.
The cape. Hey, my cape has pockets.
Yes, of course. He's wearing a cape that is much too big for him. So yes, he'll pick up a white dragon scale, and he will put it in a pocket.
Fan art immediately. That's adorable.
I also would like fan art of Meepo, please, thank you.
All right, so all right. Is Meepo Calcrick's a white dragon?
Calcrick's white and make things go very cold. Yes.
Oh boy.
That's right up your alley, now, isn't it?
I miss her so much.
I mean, I like the cold, but I've never met a white dragon, so.
And
the white dragon is among my is among my family's sigils from many years of dragon slaying in my history.
Meepo.
I'm saying that in Elvish.
Meepo, how big is Calcrick's?
Calcrick's fit in cage. The cage, as you can see, the cage is 10 feet by 10 feet.
Oh, so it's a small. So it must be.
That's like a baby or like an adolescent dragon.
It's like it must be. It would be a runt of an adolescent, or it's at least a child. So
small dragons not developed brain yet. They're not smart like you, Strand. We take care of and we protect dragon until it's big enough and smart enough to protect kobolds.
So it's basically feral. It's not smart yet. It's like an animal.
Calcrix love Meepo. Meepo loves Calcrix. If I find Calcrix, I'm sure I could get her back.
You're the keeper. I have no reason to doubt that.
Oh yeah. No.
Well, wait,
Well,
you said
to be
Meepo's
clear, let's
covered in scars and scratches, right?
Yes, he is 100% head to toe covered in claw scars.
So he is either Calcrix really loves or really doesn't love Meepo.
Calcrix is like a cat. First of all, you have no idea if it loves or hates you. Either way, you're getting clawed.
Yeah. I mean,
All right, do you know where
Okay.
the goblin tribes are, or would you, Meepo? Do you think we should speak to your tribe leader first?
Mm-hmm. Yusrael will know what to do. She's very wise. She's very proud, but very wise. If you make nice and say nice things, she help.
Okay.
If you make her angry, don't make her angry.
We
wouldn't like her when she's angry.